Oh. Damn, I'm really good at this socials thing, aren't I? Let's see. Create. Go live. Alright, Orange. Comic-Con prep. Do you have a fave VTuber? Yes, Iron Mouse. I love Mousy. I wish I could be as energetic, to be fair. Energetic. Damn, I gotta change my image to something. Oh, I know what I could do. I could do a screenshot and I'll do. If I had thought about this. Art. There you go. That's my screenshot. We'll make it small. There you go. There you go, YouTubes.
Drink! Drink! Drink!
Drink? Okay, give me a sec. Change. I'm being as quick as I can.
Stretch!
Fast as
Stretch!
way. Thank you, Winters. Open? Damn. Change. Aha, there we go. Save. Alright, we are now live on the YouTubes and not saying that we're playing Chronos. So I'm gonna drink. Thank you, Winters. And I'll do a stretch. What other games are people playing, or what are people looking forward to? Or was there anything from the Nintendo Direct that made you think, actually that looks fun? I'm curious about the Ditto game where you make yourself like a little Pokemon garden. That looks cute, but also I'm freaked out by the Ditto turning into a little girl. Like, I thought that was a big no-no. The Virtual Boy? Oh, that one was an interesting one. And interesting how they got it to work. Oh, I see. But I guess I'm glad that they've got a way to make it affordable for people to experience, I guess, because you've got the cardboard version and also you've got the one that's looks very similar to the original console. When is Borderlands out? Was that out yesterday? Because I think I saw that there were some creators that had it early. Or, I think it was early. I think this is fine. This is fine. Oh, I could add a little first aid spray at the back. I guess I'm worried about breaking the silhouette. Yeah, it did come out yesterday. Oh, okay. You have to give it a bit of a wait then. Let's give him a zip. Because the one thing that people do say that they like about my artwork is that I add the extra detail. So if there's something I notice that I could add, I'll throw it in. And it's kind of one of the things I like about my chibis, like they can be little detailed. Right, there we go. Let's start colouring the lead. Also, there's one redeem I need to add to Twitch, which is the save redeem to make sure I save my artwork. Oh, that's yellow. Maybe during Halloween I'll play Resi 4 again. The internet is so helpful. Have you found out how to carve a bone? Yeah, I hope so. Oh, it's on a wrong layer. Oh well. What? What did I do? Honestly, without the internet, I would not be able to function as a human today. Only because I have to ask every single thing. Oh gosh, I like Skittles wouldn't be able to have snacks if it weren't for the internet. Every time I'm eating something, I have to check. Is this okay for dogs? Is this okay for dogs? But also, we had to check the other day because he managed to take our soy sauce bottle. Like, is soy good for dogs? Is this okay? So he took the soy sauce bottle to his bed and he just licked the lid. So he didn't have too much, but still. He took it off our coffee table because we had sushi the other day. He's like, what a cheeky monkey. I needed to find out how to calculate the biggest square I can fit inside a circle, and it was really quick. So now I know that in the circle, a radius of 2.5 centimeters, you can fit approximately equate with a side 3.5 centimeters. Now I know. But would you be able to do that next time without the internet? I've not drawn Leon in his sheepskin coat before. I like it. Also, while looking up for reference for Leon, I didn't realize he uses a kendo gun. Or Kendo's gun. Like, did he pick that up in Raccoon City? Where did it come from? Just be sure to check it's not AI facts. Hear horror stories from people following that they googled and it's not good. Yeah. No, I don't go by what AI shares straight away. Oh, I forgot his ear. I do have a few extra jobs as well after this. So I've got stamp rally work I need to do. Which also, well, I guess that's another concern where I do need to worry about getting things ready. Like, I need to draw my nemesis for the stamp rally piece, which should be okay. I should have enough time. Yes, it's just multiply the radius of the circle with the root square of 2, and that gives you the side of the square. Okay. That's easy then, as long as you know for next time. I could try and color the line art after as well. But yeah, yesterday I was full panic about Comic-Con. There's no need for it. I mean, there is a little need for it. But yeah, I might play Resi 4 over October at some point. Unless I am cramming for MCM, we'll see. Resi 4 is really good. I almost said that it was going to be my game of the year. But then Dead Space remake came out. And I thought, wow, this is actually phenomenal. And then Resi 4 brought out Separate Ways, and that was just fantastic. It was quite the struggle. I couldn't decide. I'm just sad that EA ruins any chance of any sequel from Dead Space. Oh, in other news, my K-pop Demon Hunter enamels are on their way and they should be with me by Tuesday. What color is Leon's shoes? Brown-ish? Ish? Well, the grass cutting won't wait. Okay. Good luck with your grass cutting. I appreciate the look. Okay, maybe what I'll do is I will add shading on the eyes. Gas cutting? I think that's chemistry. Is grass cutting. He's not doing what I did and fumigating the house. That was a problem. Okay, I will come back to its eyes later. Oh. I could do that. Do you guys have a favorite Resi game? I mean, obviously that's more my jam, so... Do you prefer the OG ones? Story-wise, I guess I like the OG ones, but I've never been able to play them. Or I refuse to learn tank controls, and that's the only reason I haven't played them. That really is. Like, when I decided I was brave enough to try and play Resident Evil, I asked my brother if I could borrow his copy of Resi 3. And I couldn't understand the controls. Like, I didn't know how to get the gun out. I didn't know how to walk around. It just made no sense to me. So I literally just, like, I was just Jill surrounded by fire and zombies that were also on fire walking towards me. It was not a good time. I should look at how the... Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? Would I trust the flower or would I trust you? Interesting. Welcome in, RJ Boss. In a dark room. That would be scary. I mean, like, I guess there is something unsettling about a flower that, I guess, defies the odds. Yes, welcome in, RJ Bots. We are making... So I'm calling this series The Little Big Pockets. We've got some protagonists that I'm gonna work on, and they are gonna be standees. We've got Leon S. Kennedy, we've got James Sunderland, we got Isaac Clarke, we got Banjo-Kazooie, we got Link, and we've got Hornet from Silksong. They're super... Well, I think they're super fun. I mean, I should hope so. I hope I like my own stuff. Tank controls still throw me unless I'm playing an actual tank. I get though. I guess you can figure it out a bit better from that. I guess I would struggle to find... Picture a character, a human character, walking like a tank, but I guess as a tank, an actual tank, you'd be able to wrap your head around it. That's... Didn't even think of that. I didn't think of that. But we are going to look into the Outbreak files, try and get our server up and running. And that means I will have to look into getting that running. Getting, like, tank controls under my thumb. I can do it. I believe. I believe in myself. But I can see why people don't add tank controls to the old... No. Alternative controls to the old Resident Evil games, because they did it for Resi 2 on the N64, and... Yeah, that was really easy. You just run circles around the zombies and they can't get you. Oh wait, is that the... Oh yeah. And then this one's gonna be red. Well, I guess if we're talking about horror games, does anyone have a favorite? Because one of the characters I was thinking of doing was Alan Wake. But I can't remember what the items he carries, because I thought he carried a gun as well as a torch. I guess in Alan Wake 2 he had a magic stick. A magic torch that moves things. I think it's just the tip that's green on these. Torch, gun, key items. Oh, okay. And I assume he's got his book. Oh, he's got his coffee flask. Or he collects the coffee flasks, because, you know, as an author, you can't be without your coffee, I guess. No, that needs to be brighter. Oh, undead recommended, suggested drawing traveler, and I am contemplating it too. I do hope that people enjoyed Chronos. Not from watching my streams, but in general, if they've played it or enough to like want to give it a go, because it is fun. I mean, there is some balance needed with the boss fights, maybe, because sometimes you're just like, you're having a chill time and suddenly it's not so chill. Or there's something that feels a little sporadic, I guess. That's a bummer. Oh, I had to laugh earlier. When we were outside the cafe during Skittles' walk, so Skittles gave me his head, just rested his head on my lap, and I was stroking him, and then I saw he got, you know, those sleeps that dogs get in their eyes. So, didn't even think, just went completely grim, like, give me your eyes! Poor Skittles. He's clean now. What a poor bean. I assume that's a little bit of the rocket launcher, I think. Or I'll just colour that. Alright, we got a fish. Do I leave that as it is, or do I add shading and lighting? That's my question. So I want to keep it simple, because I feel like that's where I think it's one of the things that I really like from other artists is just the simplicity of their chibis. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I don't know if I need to just maybe like reset tomorrow, because I completely went against my schedule 100%. I failed successfully. And I remember telling Retro that I like having a schedule. It lets me know what I'm doing. And today, well, this whole week was pretty messed up. Okay. What is this song? Oh, it's from Sonic. I hear murmurings. Maybe if I just have that one shine, it should be fine. Okay, I'll try coloring the line art, see how I like that. I just need to fix the eyes, and I think that should be Leon done. Ah! Oh, hi, editor. Thank you for the head pads. We'll keep the eyebrows dark. Sorry if I start murmuring or mumbling. Part of the process. If you don't talk to yourself, who will? Okay. Let's try. Let's try adding. Lighter brush, lighter brush. Yeah. I think I like that. I like the simplicity. I think it's going fine. What else could I experiment with? Could I? Should I experiment? Do I trust myself? No. What if? Yeah, I'm gonna... If I add like a variation between, or a variation in the line art, that might be nice. Oops. I just realized, even though I said I would never draw guns again because I hate how tricky they are to make look good. There's a lot more. There's so much more in this one, in this piece. But I've also got Isaac Clarke. Also, I'm glad that people think that, so every time I've worked on a stamp rally with other artists, I'm glad that they're always impressed with the amount of effort I put in. I was like, good. I think that we should always be giving like 110%. We want people to enjoy the experience of, or just like enjoy what we have to offer. Because like at the end of the day, Stamp Rally is meant to be advertising yourself as well. It shouldn't be a cash grab. I don't like it when people treat them as cash grabs. Like, yes, I'm hopping on to this, something that's very very popular trend right now. Of course I am, because that's how you make moolah. Like, no, it's like people will join it if it's fun. That's all I want from a Stamp Rally, is to make sure it's fun and enjoyable. I want to also like experience it as an attendee. Gotta have the ultimate experience for a Stamp Rally, right? I mean, I have suggested to 3 artists. It is a throwaway idea, and I know it's a very niche Stamp Rally, but I know that the people that love the characters that we're talking about will enjoy it. The idea that I've come up with was bad dogs, and it's bad dogs from cartoons or films. And like there's loads of bad dogs. So you think of Steel from Balto, if you've ever seen Balto. There's Buster from Lady and the Tramp 2. There's Georgette from Oliver and Company. I think there's a dog in Toy Story, but I can't remember what its name is. But there's so many dogs, and like people tend to like the bad dog. There's also the twin Dobermans from Oliver and Company. Okay, we'll move Leon over here. He is my example boy. And then we'll put I better name these folders. Leon! Then we got James. I'll put him in the middle. I feel better about him in the middle. Oliver and Company mentioned Winters. He's busy playing Night Rain, so he asked me to say, oh, fair enough. But yeah, if you can think of any other evil dogs, like there are bad dogs in films. It's yeah, I think it'll be a fun Stamp Rally, even if it is just like a little basic one that's just thrown out for people who know these characters, because people who know the characters will appreciate them, and it will be if we do go ahead, because it will be for Birmingham MCM. Like, I would consider a dog type Pokemon as a bad dog as well. So I'll probably be and I feel bad because Houndoom isn't really a bad dog. Maybe the Houndour from the Pokemon movie. They were a little naughty. I guess there's the Fox and the Hound, where you have the old grey dog, but he's just doing what he was told. But he is still a villain. Oh, I just realized my airbrush isn't completely filling the space. Again, I do apologize if I don't yap enough. When I say that I am crunching, I am crunch. We are in crunch. Or I'm panicking. This is panic art. This is a panic art stream. I am happy that you guys do come enjoy the vibes. Also, I ended up booking Birmingham MegaCon. Con! Because I forgot. I did forget, so it means that whatever's left, whatever space was left is gonna be in a real bad area. But it's fine. I know I would be upset if I missed out on a... Yeah, I would definitely get the FOMO. The FOMO would hit me when it came around to it. You enjoy hanging out? Good, good. We got some Nintendo music after complaining about Nintendo, but... All the music's so good though. That's the best thing about being a Nintendo fan. You get to lovingly gripe on them. Yeah. We're the ones that get betrayed. Man, I remember we went to... I think it was it was the 25th anniversary of Zelda, and they had the orchestra in the Hammersmith. Man, that was so good. That was amazing. Honestly, if you... I know that Claire Obscura Expedition 33 are doing a tour. I think it's more around France though, so I don't think they'll be coming here. Some people suck milk boba pearls, but guess what? The boba pearls be the best part, ain't nothing. I chew them. I chew those pearls. Somebody posted in Discord about the tightness of grapes, and like, yeah, boba pearls have that. You went to that? It looked sick. Yes, it was phenomenal. It was a great experience. But yeah, boba pearls have the grape tightness that was from that meme. Because nobody likes loose grapes. But how are you, Cheetah Man? How are you? You good? We're just working on some Comic-Con prep. Little bit of a panic. Even though I have plenty of time. That was you with the tight grapes, yes. I knew I read it, and I knew I read it late at night. And my brain understood. Oh god, that feels so good on your teeth. Just But yeah, Cheetah, we are working on acrylic standees. These guys are... So I'm calling these little big bags? Wait. Little big pockets. So it's all like protagonists with, you know, inventory management. We've got Leon S. Kennedy as our first guy. Then we got James Sunderland from Silent Hill 2. And this one's for me, Dead Space, Isaac Clarke. We do have Hornet, but I haven't played it, so I'm a fake fan. And we got Link from Zelda. We're doing Tears of the Kingdom version. And we got Banjo-Kazooie, because that's the one that Retro Break recommended I do. And I didn't think it would hit, but 2 people, was it 2 or was it 3 people that were like, oh, is that Banjo? Like, yeah. So I'm happy that you got recognized, and that means I've done a good job. Who else have we got? Who was the last in the corner? Nope, that's it. That's all I got so far. But if I end up carrying on, I've got the Pokemon protagonists, because, you know, you've got Pokeballs, Revives, TMs, HMs, bicycles, running shoes, a lot of stuff. So they're on the list. Undead suggested Snake from Metal Gear. So that is a good shout. I should probably look into that, because I've got a lot of fairly horror-esque type guys. I know Metal Gear isn't really horror, but no, it's fun. It's a fun idea. I'm really happy with them. Little guys, and Leon is adorable. Thank you. He is going to be like this standard. That's the style. Now that I've got it up and there, I'm going to try and keep that consistent. But what that magic do? What magic? But have you had a good day, Cheetah? Have you had a good day? Have you had a boba? That's a real question. What made you think of boba? I don't remember the last time I've had boba. I know we've got a boba shop in town. And Kainera, are you working on anything at the moment? Or are you having a chill time? Vibing? The only thing I worry about by doing these franchises that I've not done before is that people will be looking for more. I think at Comic-Con I'm mainly known for Pokemon and Resident Evil. But yeah, James and Leon, I didn't realize how close their hairstyle was. So I made them a little bit different. So James's hair is a little bit more squarer than Leon's. I didn't want to... Josh, what are you smashing? Is James your favorite? Should I do that? Yeah, I made James's hair a little bit more square than Leon's. Just so people don't think that I've just, like, done a carbon copy. Nah, Leon probably a fave. He is a good lad. I think with the color variants, maybe Leon might be my favorite from these guys. Nah, Leon probably ain't picky. You can't resist the luscious lots. It's hair envy. You're not wrong. Oh, I don't think I ever finished what I was saying about Resi 9 on the Switch. The hair was really bad. Where's my reference of Mr. Sunderland? He's got the I've lost my wife bit. I can't find my wife. Oh, the Resi hair. I was having this debate saying, to be fair, it's a handheld, so I need to cut it some slack, but the hair was so dire. I think it would have to be remade specifically for the Switch for that to work. Because, like, you can have nice hair, but I don't think the RE engine, the Reach engine, will do the Switch any justice. It just wasn't built for the handheld. Oh wait, hold on. Hold the phone. There was a Switch game there was a Switch Monster Hunter game, wasn't there? And that didn't actually look that bad. And I think that was on the Reach engine. Ooh. I watched the original trailer from Gamescom, so my brain remembered how it looked, and after watching the Switch one, I was like, wait a minute, something wrong. Yeah. The Gracie had a lot more... Like, yeah, suddenly Grace's hair is super dry. What happened? But yeah, when I played the demo is really good. It gonna be very scary. You need to play Monster Hunter. I haven't returned to it for a while. I haven't either. I've been really bad. I didn't even play that much of the new one. I can't remember why. I did everything, but they've added more. Need friends to go hunting with. Aww. I never even I never got into... I haven't finished the main story. And that's on me. I don't think the story was that long either. Oh yeah, I told myself no... Yeah, we're not doing curves, we're just doing straight legs. We'll add the details after. You know what game actually deserves it deserves more love. It's Pokemon Snap. I hate that they keep leaving these games out to dry. Pokemon Snap needs an update. I know it's too late now. That game has probably been just left to dry. It was fun. Too much dialogue, but you know, it was a fun experience. I enjoyed it. Therefore, Nintendo needs to cater to my needs. Pokemon Snap, it was very pretty. They did a really good job, and yeah, they just... Why'd you fail me, Nintendo? We don't deserve this. We don't deserve this treatment. And it was full of secrets, like... It was quite mind-blowing just how much was in there. I don't think I've got all the secrets. Oops. Right, stick. This is his whapping stick. I have no idea what that music was, but it made me think of George of the Jungle. Which if you haven't watched George of the Jungle, please do. It's stupid and I love it. It's just perfect. Perfect amount of stupidity. Brendan Fraser. You wanna play more Wild and Helldivers? I also wanna. I actually do feel the itch to play Helldivers again. Hi Nix, how are you? And I will drink, thank you. I've had the itch to play Helldivers again, but I'm so scared because I'm not. I'm really not good at it. But I know my problem is it always happens if other people know what they're doing and I don't, and then I feel like I've been left behind, kind of. It's why I think like if I didn't play Outlast Trials from the start, I would have struggled. Like if other people were running off without me, because I guess I just won't learn. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? I'm good. I've now been working. How's that going? I hope you're enjoying your job. Hope it's all good with you. It's okay. No one is good at Helldivers. No. Honestly, if you get the time, watch my Twitch channel trailer, because you could just see me absolutely panicking. Absolutely, I'm an absolute shithead at it. Watching someone be good and do everything perfectly is okay, but gets boring watching someone inept is far more enjoyable. Oh, fair enough. It's me, I'm the inept. It's funny, because if I get bored, I just run off. And I find that far more entertaining. Like, look what I can do. Fuck, I'm getting rinsed. Help! Send help! Please! Oh, Josh, you gave me a sticker idea. I know it's a very basic idea. But you know, the other night when we were playing Kronos and I said, wait, there's 20 of you and only one of me. And then you chimed in like name of my sex tape. So, the idea is it's basically, yeah, a cassette tape. A pink one. Maybe hearts. With the label, the name, where you usually write the name of your tape. Yeah, that's gonna be blank. And there might be a bit of text above it to say sex tape. And you just fill in the name of your sex tape. And that's just a little goofy thing for people to do. But that was the goofy idea I had. Whether it works, I don't know. You guys be the judge. I am old, I know cassette tapes well. I assume that's what people mean when they mean like a VHS sex tape. I don't know. Oh, sounds cool. Etsy store when? Tomorrow. Make it happen. Make it so. I have no idea what I... Oh, that's a shotgun. Okay. Mr. James Sunderland, I'm confused at your choice of weapons. Why would you carry a stick when you've got this boomstick? Maybe I should find a better playlist. Actually, what I'll do, they'll probably be... Because I wanted the Mario Kart World playlist. Aw, but Splatoon. Okay. Mario World. Ah. Mario Kart World soundtrack. 7 hours of Mario Kart World music, no SFX. Okay, that'll be the playlist then. I'll put that on after Splatoon. Because I like Splatoon. I haven't played that in a long time. I didn't see that. Nix, did you grab me? Silent Hill 2 shotgun, because I don't know what it looks like. Like any other shotgun. Oh! James had a pump shotgun? Oh yeah, isn't a new Silent Hill coming out soon as well? Okay, I drew it a wrong shotgun. I'm excited for that, I think. I'm super excited. But I know my friend wants me to play... Oh, what's it called? Dying Light the Beast? I played it at... I played at Gamescom, and it asked did I want a more immersive playstyle. I was like, yeah, sure, go for it. And then it turned off all my maps and compass, and I was like, oh, where do I go? What do I do? So that was a problem. That was actually a huge problem. So I guess I just parkoured around the area you're allowed to play in. And then it told me you can't go in this area. Like, oh, I guess I'll just climb on this building then. So I achieved nothing on the demo. I thought that was funny. More immersive, someone kicks you in the head when you trip. Aww. Watched another streamer play early access of it earlier. It looked amazing. Honestly, like the graphics is amazing. The parkour part of it absolutely felt great. I do have the first game. I haven't played it though, because Retro was supposed to play it with me and he never did. I don't remember. Yeah. There's just loads of games coming out. I have applied for a creator copy for the Dying Light, so if I do get it, then we'll play it. Worst retro ever. Tell him that. Dare it. I dare you to DM him. He'll be like, what did I do? That will be a shotgun. Oh, butterfly. I gotta make sure this butterfly is huge to make sure it's visible. Maybe not that big. We'll turn it a little small. It was also before I was brave enough to play horror games, but it was just like, yay, another zombie game. I'd love to play this. And when I did try and play it like on my own, it was terrifying. But the stand at Gamescom was really good. It was like, how do you, well, they treat it like a, Ooh, good conversation, Mr. Well done. It was like gates to a park, but like a field kind of park. Like a camping area, I guess. And there was a photo booth that you can get, well, yeah, photos. And you had 4 photos to pose for. And on the last photo, someone pops out of this window that you didn't see was there. And, unfortunately, I didn't know how to react to this man popping in through the side panel of this, photo booth. And, yeah, normally I'm really jumpy, but I just like looked at him, stared him in the, I like stared at this zombie and went, oh, hi, welcome. May I offer you a tea? It was, yeah. Frank punch. You're both scared and then giggle that you're both scared and then feel safe and then get spooked more. Yeah, horror games are really good with friends. Although, I was talking to Beef the other day about Phasmophobia. I'm really bad. Like, ghost games terrify me. And Beef, I think Beef said, like, oh, you must be really good at, Phasmophobia. I'm like, no. No. I played it for Halloween, last year with Rael. And I already knew a bit about Phasmophobia. I played it with friends badly. So it was the case of I was a little bit bored of learning the ropes because I knew the ropes, so I was just wandering around aimlessly. But the good thing that I may not know how to identify the ghosts, but I can identify danger. And so people thought because I knew the game, they followed me down to the attic. No, basement. And I had that cold breath that you had the cold breath, you have this sigh that comes out your ear. And I saw the summoning ring, the bad ring, the ring on the floor. I saw that on the floor and I was just like, nope, didn't say anything to my friends, and I just buggered off out of there, and I'm pretty sure that somebody died. I love identifying danger and getting out of there and not warning people, but that's because I'm too scared to talk. It's not like I want them to die first. Original old Phasmophobia was funny as heck because it was so buggy and made it scarier. I love the TikToks that come from Phasmophobia. I assume that everyone's seen this video where they activate a haunting and they just run around in circles in reverse, and they just add like disco lights by flashing the torch at this ghost while it's chasing one of their friends. It's really good. Oh, nice Tiger, how you doing? Welcome in. We're doing some Comic-Con prep. I'm panicking for MCM because I was watching another VTuber who is attending as a guest, and they said, oh yeah, I've only got a month left, and I was like, oh my god, I've only got a month left. I wasn't even talking to them. I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I can show you what I'm working on. We have a Leon S. Kennedy, and now I'm working on James Sunderland. These guys are going to be called Little Big Pockets. So these are going to be like little standees that you put on your desk. They won't have like a base. These will be thick standees, so they don't need a base. They just stand there, and they look really good. Or the ones I saw looked really good. What can I make? So yeah, I'm working on, well, I've done Leon. Leon is going to be my style guide, so I can try and keep them all similar. We have Isaac Clarke. That one's for me. We've got Hornet, and I haven't played Silksong yet, so don't hate me. We've got Link from Tears of the Kingdom. It's going to be Tears of the Kingdom one. And we got Banjo and Kazooie, which was one that Retro recommended. And I'm glad that people on chat had recognized him. Like, yay! It's good, it's good. You do like chibi art? Thank you. It's been a while, so my style has once again taken a change because I can't decide what I want to do. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the process. Plus, it's a nice Saturday. Got no plans, but these are my plans. Panic, crunch. Also, the other reason I gotta worry about October is because the manufacturers have like a bank holiday, and I don't know if it's like for a week, but it does, yeah, it does affect production of these goodies. Ah. But what are you up to? What are you playing? Just having a nice day? Should do a Demon Slayer chibi for the new movie that comes out. I haven't watched Demon Slayer in a long time. I don't know why. I think what happened. So the first movie came out, and then season 2 came out, and then it was just like watching. So season 2 came out, and I was just watching the movie for a while, and then I never picked up from where it was meant to leave off from. But Devilish Otaku mentioned that the Chainsaw Man's coming out, and linked me to the trailer, and that looks good. But that means I gotta watch Chainsaw Man again. And Chainsaw movie, yes. I really like Chainsaw Chainsaw Man. I'm currently messing around on the Demon Slayer game and having coffee. Ooh. Are you a big fan of Demon Slayer? Are they going up, up, up? I know that I am going to be struggling with Demon Hunter, K-pop Demon Hunters and K-pop Demon Slayers. No! Ah! Demon Hunters. K-pop Demon Hunters and Slayers. Yeah. It's already started. The two had never come into my mind until just now. I have been wondering why was I calling K-pop Demon Slayers and not Demon Hunters, and I just remembered Demon Slayers was a thing, so that's what's happening there. My brain can't compute. The demons, they get me. Oh yeah, how are you finding Chronos, Ice Tiger? I hope you've been enjoying it. I think I'm on the final fight, and it's really kicking my ass. How many fingers have I given him? 1, 2, 3. I really need to get a chibi of me in the Demon Slayer world ice breathing first form. Well, at the moment I'm not taking any commissions. Sad. I do hope when I'm freed up and I can focus on doing commissions, they'll be open on VGen. Because I really want to start using VGen. I know my friend has asked me if I was on there yet. Technically, I am. Because I know to get verified you need to have, yeah, you need to take commissions. I like Chronos. I haven't played it since the last time you saw me. Oh no! Don't forget how to play it. Always charge your weapons. Honestly, the story is just phenomenal. VGen is awesome. Glad I moved my comms there. Yeah, it just seems like a really good way of managing work. And like, I mean, I've commissioned quite a few artists from there, and oh, I should put the butterfly on the letter. And it's just, there's no hassle. It's fine. There's only been like like 2 artists that I feel like, okay, I haven't had an update, and I feel like I should have had an update. Okay, this eye looks a little wonky. I will hit you up when I do. I like your art style. Thank you! No, I appreciate that. After I did have a questionable week last week where it was just like, oh gosh, I have nothing unique about myself. So that was just a weird crash out. It's fine. I've survived. I am in a better mindset. Who knows where that came from? It probably came from the cold I had, and I was just still feeling a little bit down, but I didn't know why. Okay, there's... Oh, we're done. What's going on? Is it saving? We'll save. Still, you make what you like and like to make, and I enjoy seeing what you make, so it's worth it. It works out. It is. No, I'm happy to be able to do the things I enjoy. I'd love for it to be a full-time thing. It's just not there yet. I mean, my Etsy does well enough, but I'm not quite confident at the moment to do full-time. Although, if work makes me redundant and give me a redundancy for a whole year, hell yeah, I'll take it. Please. They're not using me anyway. Right, you do have pockets here. I got the lurk in a boss fight and it's giving me a little run for my money. I shall not lose. No worries, I appreciate the lurk. Thank you for popping by. Because I know I will probably go a little bit silent when I'm doing the big think. Oh no. The big think is coming. It's happening. What's thick eyes? I've got random cubes on the floor. I assume they're VHSs. Yes, good luck, tiger. Ah, energy bottle. Or energy drink, I think it was. Ba, 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 ba. So Deadliest Puddle kept telling me that I need to play New Game Plus of Silent Hill 2, only so that I can get the chainsaw. But I guess Deadliest Puddle does a lot of trophy hunting, and so it's just to have it checked off your list of weapons. But I wonder if it's fun to use. Also, there's an update in Outlast Trials that I want to play. It's got the pitcher, the guy that throws all the fire. I need someone to play with. Okay, there's your chainsaw. I don't think Retro would play with me. Well, he would. Chainsaw Gob is normally fun to use in any game. That is true. That is very true. Oh, I should give him cheek lines because Leon's got cheek lines. Maybe a more button nose. The madness is settling in. Rissy, you have 3 people who would happily play Outlast Stress. I do? I know, but I always feel like, people want to play other things. Or, like, today I am panicking over artworks, which is really, like... Because once this is out of the way, I do need to do Patreon. Like, once I've got, like, the merch asset stuff out the way, I can focus on more print stuff, because they don't take as long to make. I also want to make socks. I want to make more socks, which shouldn't take too long because they're chibis. They're also chibis. Ooh. Is that Retro calling me? You may enter. Oh my god, it's a Retro. Yes, please. Okay. Okay. He's fine. Oh, you want the button? You get the button when you come back.
Oh yeah, I got the button.
Oh.
Or is it effectively waiting for the button now?
Oh. Socks, you say? Yeah, socks. I need to think of what Pokemon I should do for socks. I could do Altaria, and that would be my pair of socks. I would be so happy with that. And because my table at MCM London is just going to be one. It's going to be a small one. But in Birmingham, I will have a booth. So I will probably... I'll probably look into t-shirts as well. I could show you this design I've had that's... I thought I lost. I'll see if I can find it in a sec. And it's of Raikou, and it's very... There, yeah, I think it's cool, but whether I can do it justice is the other thing. Open Clip Studio. Oh yeah, we're gonna move from Spotify to YouTube Music. So, give me a sec while I swap that over. OBS, where are you? Right, Spotify. Oh, it's already... There you go. That was smooth. I'll find that Raikou t-shirt. Where is it? There it is. So this was the idea. Raikou coming down from your shoulder down to your belly. Cool text. Very stylistic clouds, should I say, for beneath it, and a big red moon to highlight its silhouette. I'm keen on the idea. I feel like I've filled the space. I don't think this cloud at the bottom is it, though. But that's part of what I want to do for November? Well, for Birmingham MCM anyway. Let's see. That was a little bit loud for me. That should be ambient enough for you guys. Cool. Back to Mr. Sunderland. I definitely said that I was gonna make it into a t-shirt to you guys, right? I didn't just show you a picture of Raikou and you're like, oh, nice picture. No, it's a t-shirt. That's nice, Risu. That's good. Only part of me's going crazy. Thank you for the head pats. It's funny because, like, when I talk to people and they say, "Oh, do you recommend going corporate?" Like, no, corporate booths are spenny, and you have to have big key items to, yeah, make your money back. And it's really hard because I do see loads of print people, and like, those print people do have that major following that helps them. So if you don't have that, like, I wouldn't say I have that. You do need those big ticket items to try and make your money back. And also, don't be next to this scary Dogs Trust people. Like, Dogs Trust, amazing charity, but when they're like pushing or upselling, they scare people away. Especially if you're trying to, you know, sell at Comic-Con. They are ravenous, and they upset me this one time where they asked if they could borrow my scissors to help with the zip tie on their stall. And I was like, yeah, sure, here's my scissors. And they were like, oh, by the way, do you want to sign up to this? Like, no, I just gave you my scissors. I understand, it's really hard. And they've got to do it for, like, you know, charities don't run for free. Should I give him another item? His gun looks a little floppy. You remember the year they were next to you? Yes. Did you see the, like, the halo of people avoiding our 4 booths because of it? It's real bad. It is a shame that they affect like other stalls like that. It is unfortunate. I think they should have a designated area. Maybe if they want traffic, it should be by the entrance. Or, like, not in a place where people are trying to make money. I guess they're trying to make money. People want to help, but they can't. It's, yeah. Plus, it's always scary because they're not asking for a direct donation. They ask for a direct debit. Hey yo, you want your button?
Delivery. I've got something else too.
You got something else?
Extra special delivery. Ready?
Yes. Oh, bueno!
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I got it from the shop over here.
I think I saw it, but I didn't
sure
eat
if you
it.
saw it or not.
Ah.
Where am I? Where's my tea?
Where's your button?
Where's my tea
It's
button?
there.
There it is.
Ha!
Tea number 1.
It's gonna be hot though. But I'll have the bueno now.
Not as hot as the one from that cafe earlier.
I know.
My tongue on mine as well.
You burnt your tongue on. You burnt your tongue.
Yeah, I did. Did you burn yours?
I did. Well, I that's gonna sound weird now. I tested the tea by licking it. I was like, oh no, that's too hot.
That's not the right thing to do.
What do you do if it's really hot and you're not sure? You lick it, right?
Just wait until you're sure.
Oh.
Right, come on, Skittles. Let's leave Zania to stream and burn her tongue. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
I guess I'm the weird one. Also, Kinder Bueno is God. Oops. Drink! I could drink water, otherwise I will be burning my mouth. Thank you, Joshy.
Stretch! Stretch!
Stretch. had to stretch because the other day Skittles jumped on the bed and he hit my elbow and he made it almost like, you know, bend the wrong way. And I don't know if I have whiplash on my elbow because when I straighten out my arm now, it hurts. I honestly was really scared, like, oh no, is this arthritis? Like, no. It's the dog beating me up in the morning, like, hey, time for breakfast. Is this old? Is it old? I don't know. At some point, we gotta think, is it old? I don't know. I feel like I made his hand too small now. Ugh. Okay, we make it big. Make his hand bigger. But I'm very happy with the direction that these are going. It's probably, yeah, what I had in my mind. In my brain. When you wake up and you are in extreme pain because you've slept a little wonky. When the pillow's slightly off center. No, I haven't got that yet. Although, I have had like a really bad neck from hashtag soon. Haglet. I have experienced a bad pillow. Because Retro got a therapeutic one, I guess. But it's really hard. And that it's diabolical. He looks like he's doing the Italian hand sign. I don't know any Italian accent. I would just be going A and that's it. But I don't think Italians actually do that. I think that's just the Italian American accent. Although I do love those Italian memes though. Just the Italian hand sign and I don't know what, I can't remember what game it was. Maybe it was like it was a war game, a fighting game. And there was one guy that was really upset at the other guy. He's like, hey, what you doing? He was like, I'm holding a gun. I'm gonna shoot the bad guys. He was like, but you're not holding the gun right. And he just wanted him to hold it on his thumb. And it's really, I don't know why I tried describing memes. It never works out. Honestly, memes are copium for me. Okay, James is gonna have lighter hair than Leon. But I am that annoying person that there'll be a conversation and then I'll have the bright idea like, oh, I got a GIF for that. And I'll just send a GIF, no context. But I did read that that's meme copium. I did read that sending GIFs is a, I don't know if it was autistic or ADHD sign, as it's a really good way of expressing how you feel by sending an image, which was an interesting take. Oh, it's, yeah, it is what it is. Maybe I don't need that line. his eyes. I have a feeling they're like steely. Yeah, they are. Okay, they're kind of a very light browny green. I'm ready for the Silent Hill fans who are like, actually... actually. Don't hate me. You know, the motion capture guy, the actor for James Sunderland was so good. I do hope he was given awards for what he did. The cutscenes were amazing. There was a part where I think it was the strongest part. I felt that his acting was like it was amazing. Was I mean, I got the bad ending where James doesn't overcome his grief, and well, he just drives into the lake. But like just seeing him go through his inner turmoil was really sad, and like the actor did a fantastic job. Oh, give that lad an Oscar. Also, I found something out about, like, speaking of voice actors, I found out that the voice actor for Astarion, also Heisenberg from Resi Village, but everyone knows him as Astarion, he's from Birmingham. I just thought I couldn't hear it. Considering like I'm a stone's throw away from Birmingham, I was really surprised. But then like in the video, he got rid of his normal accent and did the whole yam yam accent, and I was like, oh yeah, I can hear it now. I've forgotten his name now, which is unfortunate. I'll recognize it when you see it. Neil, Osborne? Neil, no. Neil, yes. Newborn, yes, Osborne. Neil Newborn, that's right. But he also said he has a twin who is also like, yeah, has that Osborne. Osborne. It was, yeah, I was on the right track. Newborn. But he has a twin brother who does have the Birmingham accent, which was very convincing. Yes, I believe it now. I was so shocked when I found out Pro Z voices Senshi from Delicious in Dungeon. Always weird when you put a name to a voice. I have a weird one that shocked me. K-pop Demon Hunters and Bobby! You know Bobby? His actor is the guy from The Hangover. And I was that shook me, like, wow. He's gone from Hangover to K-pop Demon Hunters, and he's actually like a very wholesome character. I couldn't believe it. I love Bobby. I honestly didn't think that he could be wholesome, because I've only seen clips of him being a bit of a dingbat. What's your belt? What's the color of your belt? Dark brown. Shoes, dark brown. But man, yeah, Neil Newborn was the voice actor for. So he's the voice actor of Heisenberg from Village, and Resi 3. He was Nikolai. And like now that now that he's a bigger name where he does Asterion, it's really hard to go get an autograph. So I feel like I've missed my chance. Like Heisenberg was my favorite boss. Like Heisenberg had so much personality. I know everybody likes Lady Dimitrescu. Lady Dimitrescu's like transformations are fantastic. Like, how do you go from big giant queen to hello, lady queen, lady dragon queen? Booba, big booba, that is true. No, the dragon was just amazing. And I've only seen one fan art of the Lady D as a dragon. Fan service. I mean, I do want to know if it was intentional. Did they know that people would go ape? Go ape for a big lady? Sure. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. They definitely knew. They knew what they were doing. Even the devs are humans. That's true. How can we make Resident Evil hot again? Naha. I just remember Markiplier. He didn't even make a real video. Well, this it wasn't a real video. It was just like, okay, you guys didn't tell me about this giant woman, I guess. It was a fantastic video because, like, instantly, like, and we knew, like, if you're a fan of Markiplier, you knew that he was talking about Lady D. But I know Little I submitted a video where Lady D was replaced by... There's a film called Robots, and the lady in the garage shop, she has a big... she has a huge... Yeah, how would you describe it? A bumper, I guess? A huge bumper. That meme worked really well. Okay, we got another gun. Fat Dumpy. Fucking huge Dumpy. It was huge, it's great. I think I only watched Robots because it was, it had Robin Williams as a voice actor. Is that the same color? It is. Went to give Odin fusses, ended up napping. Did you nap with Odin? Did you think, oh wow, that looks cozy? That's looking cozy. I don't think I told you guys that, like, okay, I've obviously said that we've got a new duvet. And it's super thick, super heavy, but it's not just me that's enjoying it. The cat crept in underneath and rested underneath my legs. With the new duvet. It's like, wow, even the cat wants it. I didn't think it was that cold, because usually he comes under the covers when it's cold. But I guess it has dropped a fair bit. I love my cat. We all love a cat.
Smash.
Smash? What are you smashing? Who did the googly eyes undead? Why? What did I do? It has rained for like a solid month non-stop. It's been really weird. It's rained, and then it's sunny, and then it's rained, and then it's sunny. It has been very odd. Okay, if I remember right, this has a white cap. You're getting sun? You sure we're in the same country? Yes. Yeah, no, it's gone cloudy again. It's when I say it's been off and on, it's really been off and on. Oh, I remember what else in Silent Hill. You have those needles. I don't like them. But like the other day, we had hailstones as well. It's definitely been unpredictable. I last saw the sun in May. Oh, damn. I'm looking forward to... So, after Birmingham MCM, we booked a holiday to Tenerife. Because MCM Birmingham is going to be our last con for the year, and then we won't have anything until March. We'll be really quiet. So I think it'll be a really good way of resetting. It's only for a week, but it's it'll be needed. I'm gonna make the executive choice of making the chainsaw red. Just so that it stands out. I feel like I do need something here, so I might add a needle. Tenerife is lovely this time of year. Yeah, like, I'm hoping that in the winter it won't be too hot. Because I am really bad for getting burned. Just like any other Welsh person, we just see the sun and suddenly we melt. Probably not as bad as, I guess, up northerners. But yeah, we're going to the quiet side of the island. Still sunny side. If you've been up to Mount Tidy, or El Tidy, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane because it's got two. How would you say? It's got two weather systems, I guess. The north side is fairly wet. South Tenerife is very sunny. And if you go up to Mount Tidy, you can see both sides of the island, where you can see a sea of clouds on the north, and you're above these clouds. And it's an amazing view. So if you ever do go to Tenerife, I do recommend you go on like a El Tidy trip. Just for the views, like it's incredible. But then the other side of the island, you can see straight down, well, down to the trees, I guess. And they, if you go with a trip, they'll take you through like the little country villages that, you know, they don't even use money; they trade, which is very. I think that's crazy that that still happens in this day and age. The tour guide said that her dad is a dentist in one of these country villages, and that he would do the dentistry and then someone will just give him potatoes. I'm like, okay, I guess. I remember the one year as a kid when we went during the summer, my dad had to put the towels down and then carry us to the towels as the sand was that hot. Oh, I can't stand hot sand. It's I mean, luckily now people have cool like I guess they use wet shoes. Hi Dragon Slayer, how you doing? Welcome in. We are doing, well, I'm calling this series Little Big Pockets. So I'm just doing chibis of characters and their inventory behind. Just never go outside, the sun can't hurt you. No. It's sad, like in the UK we get either a hell of a lot of sun or just not much. And there's a small window where you get a nice amount of sun and a breeze. That's my favorite time. Other than that, you just get melted. I get all the UV light from my monitors anyway. Damn, you need to get those gamer glasses. We went up the mountain a few times. We went to the... You went to a banana plantation? We've driven past them, but we haven't been to one. Oh. I do have the gamer glasses from when I'm editing. I get headaches from staring while doing keyframes. That's fair enough. I think, well, you can see on this, what I do is I use a darker background so that I don't get, yeah, achy eyes. 100%, I understand. It's a shame you can't just stretch your eyeballs to make them feel better, like, they keep hurting. I do need to do more editing. I haven't done anything. The plan was to add Chronos to YouTube. I mean, you've got my VOD, but that's it. I cannot understand how and why some websites don't have dark mode yet. I hate. I think Live 2D does this. It has an update, and I think it boots up back. It forgets your presets and boots back up in light mode, and I hate it. The flashbang. Yeah. The unnecessary flashbang. There was no need. Okay, Mr. James Sunderland. I do feel like your irises are a little wide. TikTok is the worst for me. The page is dark mode, but when you upload, bam. I haven't uploaded a single TikTok for a while. I am bad. But the Chronos team liked my video of me releasing the big guy. So that was good. I got recognized. Something wrong with his eyes, isn't there? It's not smooth. Retro has been doing loads of TikToks now. Not TikToks, shorts. You could probably turn them into TikToks, really. Right, merge. And we're gonna use auto action. We stayed just outside Los Cristianos a few years. Then last year we stayed in Playa de las Americas. Oh, I think, yeah, we tend to stay in Playa las Americas, and this time we've moved. We're going further out. But I know it well. Might as well chuck them on TikTok if he's doing shorts already. That's what I haven't told him that, but it's what I've been thinking of telling him. It makes sense, but like he's seen quite a bit of growth because like YouTube's obviously pushing shorts a lot. And I think yeah, if he already has them, he might as well just throw them on TikTok and then maybe he'll get traffic from there. Bit of discoverability as well, because yeah, natural discoverability just doesn't exist. I mean, I honestly don't think I would have grown that much if it weren't for doing Comic-Con, for reals. So I think quite a few of you know me from Comic-Con. And I know I've been shooting myself in the foot because I really need to add leaflets to my Etsy orders. Because I think 2 people have come from Etsy. I think that's Winters and Little Eye. My shorts do well, my vids don't, but I'm having fun. Ah, that's a good point though. I do find it easier to work on shorts or TikToks just because like it's little goofy clips that I can make. Also, I could just drop memes. I haven't since I was like 12 and hopefully take my partner next year or so. Definitely! Like, Tenerife is beautiful and... oh, it's just a fantastic island. A little bit of Twitter, Etsy, and Comic-Con. Wow! The Umbreon socks are comfy. Tell me what Pokemon socks I should do next, because... obviously, I want to do Altaria just for me. And, ooh. Fox Sleep. I've spoken to Fox Sleep about Eevee socks. I saw that she had Eevees, but they were mixed with other Pokemon, and I asked, oh, why have you done that? So Eevee socks, some of them don't do well on their own, so that's why some people don't do all the Eevees. I guess it's quite the risk. I first saw your Toolin on Twitter and ran into you at Comic-Con. It was destiny! Did I ever tell you that, somebody came round and bought my Toolin print and got it signed and then came back? That was lovely. Like, he got it signed by the voice actor, and then the voice actor's agent came round to buy prints to get them signed. So automatically I managed to sell like 10 prints of Toolin. I hope they like them. Part of me was just thinking like, oh, you could have them for free, but then Retro was like looking me over my shoulder like, no, you better not give them away for free. Like, oh, okay.
Drink!
Ah, yes, tea would be at the
Stretch!
optimal temperature.
Stretch!
Hi, Coco. Ah. You would at least have one sale of each from me. I would have to make a bundle, wouldn't I? Could make the socks as a bundle option, like 3 sets for XX pounds. That is true. That's it, like, I would need to build a collection. And I would actually need to do the math of how much they cost to make and make sure I'm not selling at a loss, because I'm really bad at maths. I really am. And I know other artists are the same. They feel like that they can't charge as much as they should be, because obviously if you go to the supermarket, socks are like, what, £3, £4? But we're not, us artists, we're not selling them at that much because we can't order the amount that supermarkets are probably getting them in. Like, they're bulk buying and it's probably costing them maybe 50p per sock. So I do find it terrifying to price. Oh, BRB. Oh, thank you for the tea bag. I have them in the kitchen and I always need to remember. Please enjoy the Yorkshire tea. I do have them for my Patreons, but I don't think Winters has had a single tea bag from me. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Every time I make it, it's the parcel. I need to bring the tea bags into my room. That way I'll remember. I hope you enjoy the tea. Math not mathing? No, it never does. I would say I'm pretty good at math. Well, you figured out the square and the circle and the square. I'd say that's pretty good. You are teabagless, I am sorry. I guess I treat my patrons pretty poorly. Oh, maybe this should be a map. I was gonna have it as Maria's letter. What if, map of Silent Hill. What if? Yeah, let's grab that. And I'll do that. I mean, James gonna look pretty dumb holding the map the wrong way around. It's okay, I'll put it there so it's subtle. That looks like a 7 Days to Die map. I haven't played that game in a long time. Oh, 7 Days to Die is so fun. Okay. Oh. Another game I try to get friends to play with, but never get them on board. Oh, I know, I know. I always get like the problem of, have I played it too much with so and so, or I don't know. That could be a community game over Halloween, right? Do you know what else is fun? Peak. Peak is fun. I do enjoy Peak. You know, I played it the day where it had that stupid bug where the campfire was in the tree. It was me, Retro, and Beef. And the first time it was fine because I had the tool. I had the tool to actually help us go reach it. But the second time, it was not there. We couldn't reach it. So we had to cancel. Like, how dare they? How dare they do that to me? Don't you know what I went through? The campfire was just missing for Winters early. Oh, that is I thought they said they fixed the campfire. Okay. I actually am loving coloring the line like that. Okay, you're here now. You enjoyed slaying the grass. Yo, that's looking really, really good. Thank you. Yeah, we got James and Leon done. Oops. Which means I should save before I lose any progress. Okay, do I do Dead Space next, or Silk Song, or Link, Banjo? I love Dead Space. Oh, and the map. Yeah, he's got a little map because he's lost. I couldn't make it obvious that it was going to be a letter. They had DD'd and come back, so we were chalking it up to... Oh, DC'd. As it was there for me and editor. Okay. That's a fish under the crown. Yeah, you can pick up fish in Resi 4. Okay, I'm gonna do Dead Space. Excuse me, James. I'll put James there. This is gonna be weird because there's no eyes. Actually, I'll probably do that one off stream because that's gonna be tricky. I could do Link. Yeah, we'll do Link. That's awesome. I was trying to think of other weird things that you can have in Resi 4, but there's not really that many. I know fish is oh. Don't do it. In Resi 4 you can shoot the fish. You can shoot the fish. Don't do it though. That's one thing I haven't done. If you go up to the lake and start shooting the fish, you get eaten by the giant fish. I would never! I think my friend would really appreciate if I did do Solid Snake. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I never finished Tears of the Kingdom. I got all the dragon tears and that's where I ended. I was like, yep, I am upset now. I'm so sad. Maybe what I'll do is I'll make that transparent. Don't be sad, that's why they call it Spoople. Spoople? What do you mean Spoople? Wasn't sure if it was too early to put my onesie on. No, my Udi. I have my Udi on. Oh, you're going to look? No worries. Thank you, Coco. I assume everybody who's interested in Has Been Hotel has seen the new trailer. That's coming out this next month. It's pretty funny when someone gets eaten by Del Lago. Did you know it's a salamander? I did! Explains why he's got little leggies. Although I don't think I knew that it wasn't a fish until the remake, and I can see it a bit clearer. Do you not know why I'm splitting myself between YouTube and here? Oh. You're making my YouTube look less lonely, I guess. The only thing is, it's because the way I'm streaming, I can't really see chat, or you won't be able to see chat through YouTube. Or, like, Twitch chatters won't see YouTube chatters. How goes the Elden Ring? How goes the Night Rain? Has it been going good? Are you winning some? Maybe I should play Luigi's Mansion for a Halloween stream. It's not spooky, but I love Luigi's Mansion. Specifically the second one. The second one's really good. I 100%ed it. Haha. I never finished Tears of the Kingdom. I got overwhelmed by the openness and never picked it back. Yes, exactly. I struggled, especially like going underground. I didn't like the underground. I would fly off into the darkness, hoping I would land somewhere. Oh, I haven't done any sound effects for my brushstrokes in a long while. Gonna give him a hood. I am not. There is a new game mode and everything is harder. Good. More challenge. I say that, I rage quitted at Kronos the other day, so challenge bad. I've never played Luigi's Housekeeping before. Luigi's Mansion would be great. It's such a good game. It's not even... Maybe that's a game that I should have told Ray to play, but I don't. I mean, she doesn't have a Nintendo console. Because that's cozy. I never played it as a kid because I thought it'd be really scary. Do I have Link's reference? Do I? Kind of. Neither do I, but I can still play it. After all, if you can't physically steal it... No, if you can't physically own it. So there's loads of people on Twitter that was trying to justify that they had stolen Silk Song, and I just thought, ah, this is really sad. It's not even that expensive. I don't know. It felt bad. It felt bad to read. But like, Nintendo you can steal from because they've been absolute shites. They have been. Although I shouldn't condone that on my stream, should I? Whoopsie. You didn't hear anything, Internet Police. You're all delusional. Silksong is a 3-person team. Ah! No, is there no another $1 billion contract down the drain? I knew it. How did you know I was in the talks to get the next Pokemon game for free? I need to look at a figure. I can't look at the official art for Link because it's Link statue. The painted style makes it really hard to read the shapes.
Drink!
Ah!
Stretch! Stretch!
I will. Okay, then let me just grab this figure. Oh, that's a very good picture. Good reference.
Smash.
Oh my gosh. That one? Yeah, I'll take this one as well. I'll take this reference as well. Okay. Okay, I will hydrate, and then I'll stretch. And thank you, Undead, for the head pats, and thank you for the smash. Oh, if we combine all our redeems, can we get you to chain drink all the tea in the house? No, that would be real bad. I wouldn't be able to move. I'm gonna take my Udi off because I'm getting real hot. Back in a sec. Get real hot. Get real hot. Oh. Maybe I'll open the window too. In the British air so I can stop mispronouncing the words, mate. There you go.
Smash.
Ah, fine reference for my collection. Yeah, it's all added to my Pure Ref board. Oh, that's much better. I was really getting hot there. Right. What's that? What's that? Oh, okay. I keep nearly minimizing my ref board. Have you guys heard of Pure Ref? I do recommend it. If you are someone, well, if you like sculpting, if you like drawing, it's a really good program. I keep thinking that Link has a ridiculous amount of belts, but I don't think all of it is his belts. It's for his, quiver. But it just looks really overcomplicated. This belt just keeps getting bigger. It's supposed to be for a little guy. Does that look ridiculous? It's okay. He doesn't have too much of his tunic on show anyway. You used that English accent and my brain went to Harry Ainfield's Loads of Money song. I don't know why I've been doing that accent more often recently. It's gonna be one of those things that I've been doing ironically and then it'll just be stuck. And then I'm in trouble. Okay. I told myself I was doing straight legs and not doing the baggies. Oh, that leg is definitely longer than the other. I think his leg looks a bit more splayed out. What did I do? Oh yeah, I got Kinder Bueno. I'm gonna eat that. Time is it? 10 to 5? We're doing good though. We got 2 characters done. And we're halfway through. You got that wide stance, you got that wide boot in him. I hate white pudding. I hate pudding, but white pudding really tickled me. There are comedy geniuses out there. I hope you know white pudding. It's really stupid. I guess I enjoyed that meme so much that I ended up recreating it in a hotel lobby that looks similar to what he was walking through. Okay, so Link got so much on. I should have stuck to Ocarina of Time. That was the one that Retrobreak recommended. Damn, this one's painful. Oh, thank you for the look. How long have I been streaming? 3 hours. That's not too bad. Ooh. I mean, you could have done Ocarina of Time and then sold it as different tunic. Nah, that's just using your brain. I am missing that organ. Mine is non-existent. There is gap. There's gap between my ears. A non-thinky gap. Damn, this is tricky. I think it was fine like that and just rotate. I cheat. It's a chibi, it doesn't need to be this detailed. Also, it should just go to where his shoes are, because I want his feet to be on the floor. But also just do all the links, all of them. Pick your favorite. Chimera would choose CDI Link, and I would not see that coming. Oh boy, time for smooching. Who thought that was okay? Who okayed that show? Oh boy, smooching time. That boy was horny. He was a horny lad. He was hung like a horse. Wow! Thank you for the head pats. I don't know why I came in twice. Oh boy, I'm so hungry. I could eat an octor. Oh yeah, casually just eating an Octorok. Oh boy, I'm so hungry. I could eat a moo cow, I guess. Were they just called moo-moos? piece, of course. I'm gonna keep the heart piece simple. I'm not gonna do the Ocarina of Time... No, Twilight Princess thing where it's super detailed. There's no need. Don't do this to me. Oh, his quiver. And scaling. And then... Who hurt you, Chibi Link? Who made you arm yourself to the tits? The hell? What the hell, man? Honestly, it's wild that he lost his arm. Ha! Breath of the Wild. Let's see, what's your arm look like? Where's Puref? Like, you keep making this little chibi harder than it needs to be. We're about to fall out. Does he have pointy? Yeah, his hands are pointy. But now I gotta do rings. Honestly, there's so many cool characters introduced in Tears of the Kingdom. It's really dumb that I stopped playing. But like Undead said, I also got overwhelmed by the scale of things. Da-da-da. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-da. You're gonna jump up, superstar. Being your one. I was so scared with the cooking mechanic in Tears of the Kingdom that I would only cook apples. I couldn't cook for shit. It sucked. Everything kept turning into ominous goo or whatever. It's just like real life. Jump up, superstar. You'll be the one. I do wonder if Donkey Kong Bonanza has music like this. I do like the Mario Odyssey song. Ba 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 ba. Okay, he's got the slate as well, so I think that's what I was drawing here, which just looks like a switch. I'll draw the extra detail in color rather than ink. What other items have I got? I'm sure I have something somewhere. I actually don't. Oh. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom items. Oh, we could put the glider in. Oops. Oh, and obviously the tears. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do a glider. I don't think he always has the glider. Don't you have to... Oh, you can pick it up. Not that you're going to be able to see it through the... that. Thank you, Undead. Thank you for the head pats. I do wonder if heal's gonna work.
Stretch! Stretch!
I will stretch. Let me just test this.
Stretch! Stretch!
Okay, I'll double stretch. Yeah! I'd stretch my fingers because my wrist was getting a little achy. I should probably do those warm-ups, but... Oh. But you can't see it. I know, hydrate. I think it... Oh, I got some tea. So any plans for the evening? I have no idea how long I'm going to stream for today, so I'm really sorry if I hold you up. But this keeps me from browsing on the internet for sure. I've got to find a glider image. There it is. Is that a rug? Retro, more tea needs brewing. Keep her busy. That is a rug. Interesting. I love it. Yeah, today's plan was I have none. Just draw. Just draw. But I am regretting the Tears of the Kingdom link. For realsies. This is quite the monster of detail. Retro is the channel's official teammate. Yes! He doesn't know it yet. He'll get his outfit soon, I'm sure. Today's plan is the same every day. Exist, vibe, snack. You can have potions, right? There's potions in Tears of the Kingdom, right? Tears of the Kingdom. Potion. Yes, 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 yes. That's what I want. Okay, that'll fill out this side. I think there's a cat scratching to come in. Let me... Taito? It must have been the wind. Must have been the wind. Yeah, with how much detail this has, I will probably finish that. We'll just have the potion for the items there. If I had the tail, where is it? Where my reference? Don't need that. Yeah, that'll fill that area, which has a little dark tail. Man, I never finished Skyward Sword. I got to the final boss, and I just couldn't beat him. So I just kind of gave up. But me and Retro were playing it at the same time, and I didn't have the guts to say like I couldn't do it. He's like, yeah, I finished. Okay, I'm gonna give his main outline a bit more weight. Because otherwise it will get lost. I actually don't know what Retro's up to today. I think I forgot to ask. I think he was going to do some research, perhaps, for his next video. He's happy his most recent video's done well. He showed me yesterday a Five Nights at Freddy's demake on the Game Boy, and that was insane. Like, when you play FNAF and you've got the audio on the telephone, and you can hear it through the Game Boy, that's nuts. You can hear it on the Game Boy. They managed to make the sound work. Like, what? Never underestimate passionate folks, because they can make anything possible. It had undocumented sample playback stuff. Oh, really? I guess Retro didn't explain that to me. I can only follow so much. Well, kinda. A few games used it, but the audio recordings were too large to fit on the cartridge. Ah. I have no idea how they compressed it then. Because it's the full hello, hello! I wonder, well, I don't know if Retro will give it a long enough play to get to the second night to hear another phone call. I assume it's got all the recordings. What's happening here? What is happening here? What is happening here? Oh, that's the cape. Okay. There you go, you get a little sweat drop. Probably a mixture of better compression methods and possibly larger cartridge storage. I'd have to ask, because Retro did fire it up and put it on his chromatic, I think it was called. Man, I find it insane that people call it like. So Retro had to delete a few comments from his YouTube because the Game Boy he's got, the chromatic, is made by a guy who really likes technology, but he also likes bad technology. He made weapons, I think. And I think he's funded by the Republicans. But like looking at a Game Boy, you don't think that it's connected to the nefarious party. So people keep calling Nick a Nazi, you're like, wow, no. Keep your politics, man. It is crazy though. This amount of hate people are so easy to spread without giving the benefit of the doubt. I'm sure he can nerd out about he nerds out every day, man. I have told Retro that he should just block these people. Because, like, why would you want to be involved with people that jump on a gun? But then again, is it better to block people, or is it just let them shout in a void, not interact? Okay. I feel like I've let down the line work down here, so I better tidy that up. Yeah, the guy who made the chromatic is a bit of a nutcase. Retro and I discussed it a while back. The comments from YouTube are sucky. They absolutely are, and I think Retro knew a little bit about the guy, but not to the extent of what the people assumed. The voices are insane. Do the eyes look a little bit too far apart? I don't know. Let's just clean that up a bit. That's better. That's better. They ain't open your eyes. I guess I picked all the blonde guys. Whoopsie. Oh yeah, that'll be all of his skin color. I think what I could do when I get tired, I could, it might be a bit cheeky, but I could sign off of Twitch for a bit, walk a dog, have dinner. Maybe I could stream again later in the evening. Because like this is actually helping my concentration. I know if I weren't streaming, I probably would have been busy looking for the next YouTube video to put on in the background. And then getting upset that Marky Moo hasn't uploaded another one. Where are you, Markiplier? Stop working on your movie. Actually, no, release your movie so I can watch that. It's why I've been watching a lot of history videos recently. Okay, let's do a lot of the tunic. Blue, 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 blue. 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 I think that's it. Where's my reference? Panic! Reference! Reference! There it is. Blue, blue, blue. Yeah. Blue, 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 blue. Actually, does anyone have an opinion on how I'm sharing my screen? Do you prefer to see the layers? I think I like seeing the layers. Do you like seeing the tools I'm using or brushes? Or are you happy with the layout as is? I think it's... I mean, it's been like this for a while, so if you do have an opinion, feel free to let me know. Brown. Everything's brown. Except for that arm. Ooh, shoes? Yeah, shoes. shows the creative process. I like it. That's fine. As long as it's, like, clear. I know you can't see the tools I'm using, but I think when I originally made it, I just thought it was clean. But I know people like to see the layers. It doesn't help that I'm in the way. Alright, grey. Grey there, grey there. I'm gonna make that grey, knowing that it's not grey. Just so that the colours are a bit broken up a bit more. Executive decision. Fuck you, Nintendo. God damn, I'm on a rampage today. Or a rampage against Tendo. Okay, he has very green. Got green fingers. I want that on a separate layer. Different color. Let's make it a bit more gold. I love the personality that the fans gave Link, that he's just a goofy guy that loves food. Oh, it does have white on it. I feel sorry for the Link cosplayers. This is a complicated hoodie, and I've really simplified it. He chowed down into a rock. I missed that. Why are you chowing a rock? Link does in Breath of the Wild. That's if you cook the rocks, right? Right? Or did he do that because of the... Okay, yeah, he does it because of the Gorons, doesn't he? Why did he have to try it to find out? Oh wait, doesn't work. I mean, at least he's not fussy. He's experimenting. Thank you, Canera. Stop, nerd. Rude. How are you? How the devilish are you? How are you doing, Otaku? You good? Is Link looking cute? Oh my gosh, Link is stressing me out. Like, I'm so used to thinking of Link as that cute little guy in the green little tunic and nothing else, and that's certainly not what Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom Link is. You got a lot more detail. I'm good, thanks. Yourself? I'm doing really good. Yesterday I was supposed to be doing an art stream, but today... No, last night I went on a Comic-Con panic because I was watching another VTuber and they're coming to MCM London and I was like, yay, this is super exciting. And then people were asking, oh, you're gonna bring stuff to sell? And they said, well, yes, but I haven't got anything ready and we've only got a month left. And I was like, oh, we've only got a month left. Oh, I've only got a month left. Oh, oh, yep. So, the brainstorm last night, we got these guys. They are gonna be standees. I'm calling them Little Big Pockets. So, yeah, just protagonists. And lots of items behind them, all the inventory. I was really excited with the idea. I started off with just a generic chibi, nothing behind them, but I drew Leon with his arms out. I was like, well, what's he doing with his arms out? Oh my god, we do only have a month left, right? And not only that, with the manufacturers, they have a holiday. They always have a holiday at the start of October, so I need to get this done. I'm waiting for my weekend ticket to come in the post. Yes. Honestly, I haven't been on the visitor side for a long while, and my friend asked me, is it worth getting the tickets delivered? I said yes, assuming that it's a lot better, because if you had to pick up your tickets on the day, I'm assuming that's that's a bad time bear. In other news, I did panic purchase a MegaCon stall. I'm gonna be in a real shitty location, but at least I'll know I'm in a shitty location. But the FOMO got to me when someone was asking, hey, what conventions have you got lined up? None. After Birmingham MCM, I was looking real clear. So I did get a little bit worried. At least I have that. I haven't signed up for AnimeCon. That left me with a bad... Yeah, they left me with their bad vibes. I want them to do well, I really do, because I feel like they have fantastic ideas. But the execution of the last show and the way they treat the people tabling, it ain't it. Honestly. Like, you can't be treating people who are doing business as children. You absolutely can't. It's just atrocious. So I want to see change, really. I think they can pick up tickets on the Thursday. I had no idea. That would probably work. And if my friend asked me to pick them up, I could probably do that. Horror stories from the last 2 years. The first year wasn't that bad. And Retro said, as an attendee, there was so much to do, that he actually thought it was his favorite convention of the year. As a seller, not great. The second one this year was so bad. You had VIP tickets that were sold. And like I will listen to like the attendees because like, you know, their experience means the like how well the show is going and if it has a future. But holy shit, what the VIPs. So on our tickets, even though like on the email it said that the show didn't open on the Friday until 2 p.m. On the VIP tickets, it said the show opened at 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. So you had people arriving early because, you know, if you're expecting a queue, you want to be there in time. And yeah, people arrived early around 9 a.m. to be told the show isn't ready because people were still setting up. So they couldn't go anywhere. They just had to hang around. It was bad. It was so bad. And then you had people who were queuing up for disabled tickets. Literally queuing. There was no seats. Like, did you forget who this queue is for? And like, waiting for an hour to get their ticket is so bad. And honestly, it did upset me. It's just like, how could you go so wrong? I understand. I heard stories in the background. Like, there's multiple stories going on in the background. The main one being that last year was a whole flop. Because as in the artist area, in the whole setup, in the whole room, the whole map felt wrong. It felt weird. Like, there was no thought to it. Like, artists were pretty much pushed up to the toilets. And from gossip that's going around, there was people saying that the organizer liked the layouts of fashion shows, so they implemented that idea. Another story was that the CAD was wrong. The CAD for the whole layout was wrong, and they had 2 weeks to fix it. Which, you know, they thought they had a lot more space than they initially did. They did not. So that's why we were all cramped together and weirdly positioned. It's stupid mistakes that shouldn't have happened. And, yeah, don't treat your attendees as children. Because, you know, what they think could, yeah. You know, we saw all the TikToks. They were so bad. We saw the TikToks. We saw the Instagrams, all the Instagram reels, and I genuinely thought it was going in the good direction with what it had to offer. And it's really sad to say that it's just not going that way. And I feel like the guy is just, yeah, no, he has good ideas, but execution, it's just like as if he planned it on the back of a napkin, and then I guess napkin got soggy and he lost it. I don't know. And like when they reply to emails, it's very off the cuff and on a whim. And that's why people were getting different stories. Like some people were getting charged $600 for a table, other people $200 for a table. Like promises weren't met. Promises were broken. But me personally, it wasn't too bad. I was in a okay location. I got a corner table like I guess I must have applied for. I don't know. But, yeah. Some people had it way worse. And I do feel for the people who came from, like, international sellers. They must have had it real rough, because they not only had to cover hotels, which, by the way, hotels at Birmingham are very expensive. They are. They're just atrocious. But they also had to cover flights, which I think with Birmingham again, because it's a small airport, they don't really have many flights, so I think they're quite expensive to Birmingham. So those international sellers I really feel for. Like, it shouldn't have been that bad. Like, they didn't have the footfall that they promised. It's very interesting though, like, you know, I mean, I find it interesting as part of, you know, being a seller there and sharing the experience. But I don't think like poo-pooing the show is a good idea for artists either, because it doesn't look good on you. I never did the whole "rawr, AnimeCon ruined my life." They do have a lot to learn, and I hope that the last show teaches them. Or it's not teaches them, I hope they learn... I hope they learned a lesson from the previous show, because there's so many things that went wrong. They always ask for feedback, but whether they listen is the thing. But I feel like that initial CAD going wrong, that CAD layout design going wrong, is part of the snowball effect that affected the whole weekend. There was just so much that they couldn't manage at that point. But yeah, hopefully at Manchester AnimeCon has a different staff. So, from rumours? You want rumours? The lady that was problematic, should we say, is no longer part of the company, so there is a chance that it could be better. I don't like someone being a scapegoat, because, you know, that usually takes more than one person to cause that much trouble. I mean, she was a huge personality, she was very scary. Loving the music, thank you. It's Mario Kart. Or Mario Kart Worlds, which has fantastic music. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I haven't applied for Manchester. And this is just me being stubborn, but I didn't like... So for me to apply for Manchester... So you can book a table for Birmingham. Fine. But to book Manchester, you had to book Birmingham. You couldn't just book Manchester. I didn't like that. I just thought it was... I don't know. I mean, you are paywalling an event. I assume they've changed their tone. I could check the website later. We'll see. Oh, you're on the buzz? No worries. Why is that? So Manchester is a brand new show for 2026. I can't remember when. But it's a brand new show and they want people to attend. And I guess they want to make sure that they filled the space. But yeah, it's a bit grotty, because if you've got someone that's coming from the far south going up to Manchester, they want to guarantee that they'll make their money back, obviously. It's an expensive trip. I haven't looked at the website, so they may have gone back on that, which would be a really good shout. Smash. Undead. Are we smashing AnimeCon? Let's go. But no, seriously, AnimeCon has brilliant ideas. If they can just iron out the kinks, that's all it needs to do, and it'll be a fantastic show. It won't have the numbers, because it's a baby show, and like last year was a shit show. What smaller cons do you recommend then, as the bigger ones are a bit meh now? So I had a fantastic experience. I've never done these hotel cons before this year, but since MCM doesn't want me anymore, or rarely does, I would say Rakuten is a really good experience for a Comic-Con. There's so much to do. Look for these hotel conventions. They are fantastic. They are full of passionate people. That they're not there to make money. It's not like a big corporate event. And the people that are taking part in making these events are... Yeah, like, it's a completely different experience. So I would recommend SunnyCon, Rakuten. I haven't experienced this one, but this one, Kitacon, I think is next year. And I was told if I enjoyed SunnyCon, I'll enjoy KitterCon. It's probably not on the same level, but it's another one to look out for. I think KitterCon is in Coventry, so pretty Midlandsy. RakuCon is Manchester. SunnyCon is in Newcastle. I didn't get into SunnyCon this year, which is pretty sad. So, it's fine. You can't get into them all. I mean, they only had so much space, but it was a fantastic experience nonetheless. So even as a guest, I think you'd enjoy it. KitterCon is quite good. Also, hi Wolfborn. Yeah, I'm gonna try for KitterCon. I don't think they've got the tables, the applications yet. So I've got my eyes on it. You enjoyed KitterCon? Ah, that's good, that's good. And you're gonna make me get upset if I don't get in then. Yeah, we'll fingers crossed. But how are you? How are you, Wolfborn? Have you had a good day? Today is a bit of a long stream because I am panic merch making. I was gonna say, without SunnyCon, I wouldn't be typing this message. That's true. I met Undead through SunnyCon. And I impressed him so much with my muscles that he's just like, well, I can't not investigate this Risuchu person. Like, my muscles were so big. My art muscles. Doing good, but tired. Just got back from doing the wolf run. The wolf run? What's that? You walking the dogs? They had a JoJo Pose panel when I went, which was neat. That sounds funny, I'm not gonna lie. What did I find at Sunny that made me laugh? There was how to draw bums. I think it was bums in the 18+ area, and I was just like, Nick, I gotta go. I'm gonna go look for this stamp rally. And I went straight to the 18+ zone like, to learn about bums. But I didn't have my ID, and the guy was just like, look, you need ID to get in. It's like, I'm working. I'm working. Does that count? No. But then he ended up letting me in. He's like, I am old enough for booze, trust me. It's a 10k off-road obstacle through the woods, obstacles, lakes, and fields. Wow! Oh wow, no, that's fantastic. Amazing. I couldn't possibly do it. I was trying to do a couch to 5k not long ago. And, well, what happened? I was showing off by running up a mountain, and my legs just completely died and just wouldn't stop hurting after I ran for a bit. Just do not when your body isn't ready, don't run up a mountain. I genuinely think that's what hurt me. Are you old enough for butts? Nobody's old enough for butts. Retro did go into the 18+ area after, because I told him that he should check it out, and when he went into the 18+ area, there was a voice actor telling con horror stories, and honestly, I wish I could have just vibed in there. That sounded like it was quite funny. His horror stories were, so he went to a convention with his wife, and this was a popular voice actor. I think he did... Hello? Hello? Oh, hi, Fiddleye, how are you? Welcome in. He voiced Edward Elric's father. I can't remember his name, but Full Metal Alchemist, fairly big voice actor, and he warned his wife, saying, "I'm pretty big in this scene, so you know, if people are a bit weird, expect it." And she was just like, "Yeah, whatever." And so he was being chaperoned. He was being chaperoned by security. And the wife wanted to go to the toilet, and so did the Himmelheim. Yes, the wife went to the toilet, and the security guard also went to the toilet. And the security guard turned to his wife and said, "Oh my God, you get to sleep with him. You're so lucky." And she was just like, "Oh, okay." Which, yeah, that was, yeah. I would get the ick from that. The next story was, he was doing signings, and he had a weird request where somebody asked if he could lick her hand, and he didn't think anything of it, and he just, yeah, he hated himself for it, but he did it, and then he just kept thinking after, like, oh my gosh, I could have, like, she could have not washed her hands and gone to the toilet and whatnot, so please never ask me to lick your hands, because I won't do it. Or maybe I would, forgetting about it, but no. What was the last story? The last story wasn't too bad. The last story was very tame. It was, he was doing a convention in Ireland, and they gave him a Guinness, and he says, like, look, I don't want to ever have an empty glass of Guinness. And while he was giving a talk on the stage, he put his Guinness down, and he didn't see it, but it disappeared and got refilled by a full Guinness. Like, they were looking after him. I thought it was really funny. And that was all the stories that Nick came back with. But it sounded like a real fun time. So 18+ areas sound fantastic. Also, that was one of the things I really liked about KokoroCon, actually. They weren't... It wasn't really an event for under 18s. So everyone was really mature. Like, all the attendees were great, they were fantastic, and they were just all vibing. It was really enjoyable. I mean, there was cringe. There was cringe, for sure. There's always gonna be cringe. But it was like relatable cringe. Adults need adult spaces for real. Honestly, they do. And yeah, that was one of my favorite things about KokoroCon. It's not like I hate people who are under 18, but there was a different energy that just felt like there wasn't anything to worry about. It's weird. Like, everyone was mature enough to do wherever they wanted, I guess. I drunkenly got to know 2 ladies in the bathroom because I fucking loved their makeup, and I was just like, how do you do that? And there's me just being drunk and like, please tell me how you do your eye makeup. That's phenomenal. I can't do it. And they were like, you've got what did they call my eyes? I think they said I had like lidded eyelids, so I have to put them the eyeliner with my eyes open. I'm just like, whoa, I never did that before. I should really look up a tutorial. But yeah, that's how you make friends. Get drunk, go in the toilet, admire everybody else for being so beautiful. Oh, that's great, Sahol. Welcome in. I really appreciate it. I hope you admire my drunken yappins. I'm not drunk, but I was once. At a convention. Can confirm alcohol and drugs are the best way to make friends. You're not wrong. There is a sense of confidence I had just going into that bathroom and just say, damn, these girls are hot. What am I? But they were lovely, and they recognized me from my table and came to see me the next day. I was like, yay! How are you? How are you, Sahal? Have you had a great day? It's a Saturday, and I'm just doing some Comic-Con prep. I went to a furry con and made so many friends from hanging out at the smoke circles. Well, I bet. Honestly, I find like the furry community is very welcoming. You're working on some art? Oh, well, I hope it goes well.
Drink, drink, drink!
I shall drink.
Stretch,
Have I
stretch!
got tea? I do. But also, like, the furry community has been, like, super supportive, and I think you're less likely to find anyone who has an issue with artist prices as well. I mean, I guess, you know, the ongoing joke is that furries are super rich. No, they value your time, honestly. They love you. They love your art. Are these characters... Ah, yes! Yes, these are the characters with lots of items. So, I've done Leon, I've done James, and now I'm working on Link, and Link is really, really, a lot more complicated than the other two. But yeah, these are my Little Big Pocket series. They are gonna be thick standees, so they won't have those bases. These will just sit on your desk. Retro Break bought one from V-Expo, and I was just like, actually, they look fantastic. I wasn't keen on the idea when I saw them advertised through the manufacturers, but now that I've seen it in IRL, they look really nice, and it's nice to not have to worry about extra parts. So this is my entry into chunky boys. Most of them are artists themselves and understand the time and effort it takes. Exactly, and they tend to be very creative. I love I love the colors that furries use. They're so brave. Oh, was that a stretch reminder? I forgot to stretch. I'm stretching. Oh, not gonna lie, I love the idea of standees, but as someone who does 3D art, I have a vendetta against standees. Oh? You tell? What happened? Big pink furry colors. No, whenever I hear some people talk negatively about furries, I'm just like, no, these problems that you're pointing out are in every community. It's not what... I don't know why it's always blown out of proportion when it comes to furries. It's ridiculous. Like, cosplay communities are awful. I'm really sorry if you are part of a cosplay community, but I hear so many more horror stories from those than I do from a furry community. Which is a shame. I love cosplaying, but I'm not not brave enough to do it. Woo! So I do advocate, like, the furries are just mistreated, really. I love the idea that people are able to create art and be displayed in a tangible space, but people think they are 3D art and they very much are not. Oh, I see. No, you can have they're not really 3D art, but you can have layered. They're really nice layered standees where the manufacturer prints on the front of the acrylic and prints at the back, and you can get a little bit of sense of depth, and it looks nice. But yeah, it's not entirely 3D. It is just an extra layer. The cosplay community is hell. It is. It can be. Smash. Undead. What are you smashing? Well, you would say you're half furry yourself. Purple fluff, paws, and hand feet. I know. I'm halfway there. I think my VTuber reflects me perfectly. Like, I love furry movies and everything. And, like, fursuits are fascinating. I love how people make them. I did make some when I was growing up, because I wasn't ever confident enough to cosplay with my face. Cosplay with my face? What else was I gonna cosplay with? But yeah. And I made a Arcanine cosplay. And I enjoyed it. It is a lot of hard work. Gotta dip your toes in the furry pool if you want to make the big bucks. Here's a secret. I tried that. And they wanted porn. And I was just like, okay, I'll try it. And then it was like the bad porn. I was like, oh, I don't want to try it. So I haven't gone back. So I'll just do like casual ones. If you have a furry character, yeah, feel free. Throw them my way. But I think I need to set rules. That was my lesson. I will be setting rules. That is a big, yeah, that big... Ooh. That'll be my thing. It'll be rules. Absolutely valid, yeah. That was honestly my naivety of not having any rules. So... But also it opened my eyes. I'm like, oh... And there was one person that threw me through a loop. I was really surprised. Like, I did a commission of the character, and then a few months later, I hadn't been talking to them, and they messaged me like, "Hey, it's my birthday. Why haven't you done birthday art?" Like, wait, this wasn't part of the contract. So that was a new experience. That was. Yeah, it blew my brain, that one. Art is spenny, but great. Art is spenny and great. At the moment, I've got 2 commissions that I've commissioned. And it's the Twitch panels, because I am really lazy, and I want somebody who has the experience that does a fantastic job, so I've paid for them, and I think they're gonna be coming in October. The other one is a nodding emote. Let's see, because I don't like mine. It's okay, but the one I've commissioned looks a lot better. It's more readable what they've got. So that's what I've got at the moment. I do keep looking on VGen to have a look what I can afford. I still remember dropping like $200 on getting my character in a book, which was absolutely worth it. In a book? Honestly, if it brings you happiness, then go for it. Responsibly, though. Whoa! Oh, that is so purple and teal. Fun. Oh, that bocce one was a commission, too. I used to pride myself in, like, oh yeah, I've made everything that you see. My emotes have slowly started to be commissioned out. Because there are people that are just really good at what they do. I want to change that to... Yes. Everyone loves the bread one. My Patreon pop-up is supposed to use the bread one, but I think it broke. Yeah, it does. It breaks. It does make me happy seeing my emotes used. It's like, yay! I'm sure every streamer loves seeing their emotes used. I think I need to make a Smash emote specifically for undead. And it's gotta be a Smash button. I might add shadow. I know I've been trying to keep this simple, but I'll add a shadow on this belt because you can't read the shape at all.
Smash.
There we go. The googly eyes are back. What did I do? Let's give a little bit of... Ah! Thank you, undead.
Drink! Drink! Drink!
I will drink.
Stretch! Stretch!
I will stretch. I left the stream on to lurk while I went to sort food. I entered the room and could hear my headset cackling. Was I cackling? You hitting the smash button? I think we need a smash button.
Smash.
Exactly. There you go. Nah, it needs to be an actual smash button, I think. Let's give the apple a little shine. Something wrong with the pupil, isn't there? La 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 la. La 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 la. Maybe? Maybe that will fix it? I feel like Leon still looks better, so I wonder what I've done wrong. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat. Bah. But what else? We were talking about conventions. Do you know what I've noticed that it's become really popular at cons? People bringing Pokemon cards to artists. I find it really cool. Obviously, I love Pokemon cards. It has taken me by surprise. Because there was someone that was very Resident Evil dressed that I never expected to give Pokemon cards, but they gave me Halloween Pokemon cards, and I don't know where to put them now. They're probably in my drawer. I have a folder now. But I think that's really cool. Oh, and themed goodies. I've had a Resident Evil cosplayer who's given me it was like a little tiny plastic herb in this little box with a sweet in a wrapper, and it had their business card as well for their cosplay. I've given them a follow. They seem super sweet as well. And another one. So I don't have much has-been or Hell of a Boss stuff on my stall. I do have like my foil prints, and someone was really happy to see my Sir Pentious print, and they gave me a little bag with a rubber snake and little rubber eggs, and I thought, what a brilliant idea. It's actually given us ideas for our Resident Evil stamp rally to give those types of gifts as well. Honestly, I'm super excited. If you are a Resident Evil fan and you're at MCM, consider taking part in our stamp rally. I assure you it will be fantastic. We got great people that's involved in it. We have Solarbite, which you might know. She does a lot of furry art, Resident Evil. She's well known. She's got a huge variety of stuff. And we've got Octobabe. They do lovely ladies. She's involved. She's super talented as well. We also have Hanako, which we already know. We already know her talent. And we have Jen Stellans, which you probably don't know because she's very much in the furry wolf community. But her artwork is amazing, and I've seen her Chris Redfield sticker that she's doing for the Stamp Rally, and it's great. I genuinely feel like we've got an amazing pool of talent for this one. We love Hanako, we love all artists, don't we? Okay, so let's link. I said I was gonna do Dead Space off stream. Do we do Banjo? I've really been enjoying doing humanoid characters, if I'm honest. Like, I could do Snake. I don't know the key items, the items that Snake holds, though. I mean, I'll do Hornet. She seems pretty easy to do. Hornet. I hope you guys have seen like the Spy X Family crossover of Hornet and Yor. It was a match made in heaven. Snake is in Metal Gear? Yeah! But yeah, if I'm doing Hornet, I have to play Silk Song. I'd feel bad. I don't want to just profit off it, but it just feels... Well, no, that is what... Yeah, no, I am. That's why I picked it. It's like, wow, this is really popular right now, and it's very pretty. But I should play it. The Yornet art, so it really is, right? Snake in a box. Aww. Okay, I don't know if you guys watch Dog VA's videos, but he posted a video where he was invited by Konami to a Metal Gear Solid event for the new game. And it was basically hide and seek. It was a really good video. If you haven't watched it, I do recommend it because it really did make me laugh. You saw it was so funny. It was really good. And there's a point where he's hiding in the tree, and I told Nick, look, Nick, you can see him from far away, but somehow he got away with it. But yeah, I think you guys would enjoy that video. It was really funny. I had been wondering where was Sea Dog. He hadn't been doing any videos for a long time. I think I missed him playing Kronos as well. You only tend to come across his stuff when he's hanging out with Mouse. That's fair enough. I think we came across Sea Dog first, actually. Because Retro watches Trash Taste. And I really like Sea Dog's crane game videos. As someone who's Welsh and also addicted to UFO catches. It was very relatable. Have I done her needle too close? I might have done it too big too. Yeah, fellow monkey enjoyer, yes. He and Mouse needs to do another soul. Yes. Not enough Welshies? There isn't. We're just goofy goobers who live on mountains. Well, I don't anymore. I migrated to England. Traitor! Aw. The Welsh accent isn't that strong. What, mine? No. It's because I'm from Mid-Wales, and Mid-Wales has like a direct... like pretty much a direct attachment to England. Plus I've moved... I don't know how long I've moved out of England, Wales for. But if I talk to, like, my parents, I'll be stuck in the accent for a bit. To be fair, I'm not Welsh, I just live here. I'm an imposter. Imposter? Wait, Mid-Wales? Yeah. I was from, well, I was from Carno. It's a little village. And, if you go towards Machynlleth and, between Machynlleth and, Newtown. It's like the accent is much stronger if you go further north. Well, further north or south. Okay. Hey, people probably don't get why you suddenly got phlegm. No! You grew up the other side of Newtown? No way. I learnt to drive in Newtown. It was much easier than what people where I'm at now live. Okay, I need to look at reference because I'm not familiar with these items. Probably be less easy now. Yeah. What I did when I was learning to drive, well, when I was doing my test, I actually hit the curb on the way out of the driving of the test center, and I just thought, great, it's all over. So I got a whole hour to waste. And then I passed my test and I was like, what? So my advice to Fox Sleep was, it's okay, hit the curb, you'll think you'll fail, and then you'll be fine. She hit the curb, she failed. I'm like, oh. She didn't mean to, she didn't take my advice. But it was quite funny that after I told her, yeah, you should hit the curb, it'll be fine. And then she failed because of it, but she said she hit it real bad, whereas I guess I scuffed it, I felt it on the tires. But she's taken her test again since, and she passed, so yay! Honestly, passing my test when I lived in Wales it opened doors, like... I'm glad I don't have to rely on buses. Okay, I'm actually getting a bit peckish, so I might have to come off for dinner, I think. I wonder what we have. But I will probably come back online, and what I'll probably do... We've done an impressive amount today. At least I think it's impressive. I will do the other artwork I'm supposed to do. There you go. Oh yeah, I started adding my new character, which I am gonna call Albert. 100%. I love the idea of naming him after Wesker, so yes. 4 arts in this session is impressive. I'm surprised. I'm very happy. And like they've turned out how I've hoped as well. Like I had the you know when you have the idea in your head and you just want it out. That's what happened. I'm happy. It actually happened. So I will grab dinner. And then I'll probably be back online, whether it's in an hour or 2. Aw, thank you, Kynera.
Way to go, superstar! I knew you could do it.
So I will look into a raid, shall we? Shall we look into a raid? Should we see who's available? Yippee! Aw, thank you. Let's see. Who is online? Let's see. Oh, I see Nichi's online. She's playing Sekiro. Okay, we'll give Nichi a raid, shall we? So Nichi is another like a British VTuber. They do arts. They do a lot of VTuber arts. They're super lovely, and I'm sure she'll welcome you with open arms. So I'll be back later, maybe in an hour or 2, and yeah, I'll get my num-nums. You're gonna get some food yourself? Okie dokie. No, again, thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you again later. Alright, bye-bye!